Okay, people. How you doing? How you all doing? Hope you're fine. Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of things, and some of these things has been talked about initially, but yeah, we're going to try to bring them back into memory. Yes. So first of all, the video I have on the screen here is a narrative video of how Matthias Israel, this guy over here, the one in the green shirt, is actually doing a short tour of his of the newly established or built Israel hub in Benin City. So do not mind the brand on his shirt. Yeah, he's supposed to wear that, and yeah, that does not affect the purpose of what we are doing here. Yeah, nobody's going to hold you for having this video. So so here we go. Now, the first thing I'm actually going to do after I play this clip here is we're going to be working or testing the audio. So let me go ahead and play it.
Chief Creative Officer of Israel. We're here today.
Okay, so I'll play that the second time so you try to observe what I'm trying to show you. So let me go ahead and play it again.
Israel. Chief Creative Officer of
All right, cool. All right, so if you have very good hearing, you would notice that his audio is very noisy. Like there's a lot of noise in the background of this audio, and that's something we have to try to fix. We have to try to fix the audio there. So,
Israel. Chief
all
Creative.
right. So there's a noise. There's a motorcycle in the background. I think there's a child crying somewhere there. Now, uh, as much as we cannot totally eliminate the noise in the background of this video, there is something that we can actually do to bring it down a notch and to kill some of the interruptions in the audio. Yeah, we could do some of that, but we cannot totally affect it. Now, the issue that comes with us killing everything, like making the entire noise in the background, the child speaking, and everything, absolutely bringing it down to zero. The issue that would actually come to that will be that our audio, our original audio from Matthias himself would be affected. So let's just go down to how I solve that problem. Now, just like it is with every other application, I'll go down here to effect, or I just come over here and click on effect. So it takes us to the effect workspace like we have over here. I just want the effects to be much more easily accessible. So as I was saying, just like it is in every other uh, editing software, like our Adobe, our Premiere Rush, and so on, we also have this denoiser or a noise reduction option. So I'll come here and type the noise, right? In Premiere, it's called the noise. In other applications, you could have them as the noise reduction, so to say. So here's the application, the effect, the noise. I'll hold this effect and drag it down into my clip right here. Now, one thing you should know is that, okay, well, I'm dragging it into the clip, but it's applying not on the video, it's applying to the audio. So you must know that. So now if I play it, it should be like that. All right, cool.
Chief Creative Officer.
So the noise behind has reduced the notch. I hope you guys noticed that the noise behind has reduced a notch. So
Israel. Chief Creative Officer.
okay, cool. So now let's try something else. I'm going to go down to my effect and controls. My effect and controls is supposed to be somewhere here. As you can see, this is it right here. But initially, when I had this screen covered here down to this level here, you couldn't see it. You may not have noticed that it was there to start with. So anytime that happens, just a quick one. Anytime that happens, this arrow here is telling us that there are more options within this bar, the more options on this bar that we could access. That's the double arrow here is telling us. So what we can do is just click on the arrow, and then it shows us all the panels that are on that bar, and this is what we're looking for here: effects controls. So I'll go ahead and click effects controls and click on the audio. So what happens in effect and controls is that every effect added to that clip, to our clip, every effect added to our clip actually comes down here, comes down to effects and controls. That's what's happening there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to drop down just for the noise, drop down, click on drop down there, and click on edit. All right. So for my edit here, we can adjust how much of the noise reduction we want. So if I play it,
Chief Creative Officer of is one more.
okay, let's say I drop the amount back to like to like 20 or so.
Yeah, yesterday I was one of our
Notice the noise is coming back, and then down to zero, the noise increases around even more. Down to zero, the noise increases even more. I'm gonna drag it down to like maybe bring it down to like 60. If you like, you can leave it at the default setting if you want to. So I'll just leave it at 60 as at this point here. So all right. So there you have it. It's quite cool. And just in case your ears is not like you're not hearing the effect, like you don't think the effect actually made any difference, I'll go ahead and turn it off and turn it back on while playing, so you tell me what you think. Play. This is it with the noise, with the effect, and this is it without the effects. Clicking on this FX sign here.
Let me show you around the hall and give me your feedback again. Let's have a look.
All right, I think that's convincing enough. We can work with that. So we have the effect there. Sorry, I'm bringing this up. I just need to test something. Okay, so now let's go ahead.
And give me your feedback again.
All right, so one other thing I would like to add to this clip is I would like to increase the volume. I like to increase the volume a bit, not so much. All right. Now there are several ways that we could raise the volume of there's several ways that we could raise the volume of our clips, and one of them is by going to the audio workspace here. If I go down to my audio workspace, I see a panel of my mixers and stuff. I see a panel of my mixers in my audio, and from here I can actually raise or decrease my audios. I can actually raise and decrease my audios from my panel here. But where I actually want to show you is what we are working on this in the editing workspace, how we can actually do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is this. I'll show you the easiest way I do this. I'll click here and I type G, just press G on the keyboard, and this shows. Now what it's telling me is that okay, I can increase the audio by whatever dB I want, maybe 10. I'll start from 10, and then notice what happens here. It's kind of increased. Let me just raise that up so you guys can see that better. Okay, cool. All right, so Control Z, it goes back to normal. Just click on the audio G and I put 10. And you notice that the audio wave over here would increase. Okay, there you go. So it has actually increased. Now that's one way of actually increasing the audio of our clip. So if I play it, whoa, it sounds really loud. That's really loud. And you know what? I'm going to be using a second method to reduce it. So over here on the audio panel, this is what we're considering here. Over here, the audio panel there. Now there's a thin white line that goes across, goes down all the way to the end of that clip there. So This thin white line also indicates the audio gain and reduction. So I'll come on top of it, right on top of it, and then this black double-sided arrow at the bottom shows up. I hold and I drag a bit down. So right here you can notice, you see how the dB drops. So from where it was not -5, it's dropping by -5, -7, and -10 back to where it was originally. So if I play this time,
Chief Creative Officer of Baseball,
it drops down.
we are here today as one of our ops
So I can raise it up and I can bring it back.
in Edo State.
All right, cool. That's just me messing around with. I don't know what I don't know. Okay, cool. Another cool thing about this way or this method of increasing it is you could actually you could actually control it. It has better control than other method. I'm going to show you that in a sec. So I'll hold down my alt and drag this back to normal, and we're working with sequence 2. Let me go to my project and get a sound. Okay, music. Cool. I have this the revive file of Africa background music. So I hold that and I drag it down here. Okay, it's dragging both the music and the audio, and we just need the audio. So double click here, get my source here, double click, get my source out here, and make sure I drag just the audio part of this clip, which is right here. So I hold and drag the audio part down to the base. So we have it there. Okay. Another thing is, let me just scroll down, move down to this area because I want where the music actually starts. So I would control just C, not control C. C to get the result tool. I'll click and select by pressing V, select, delete. Alright, now just hold and drag down to the end. Okay, cool. So let me play it. Alright guys, so clearly the audio in the background audio is quite noisy or interfering with our original clip, and that's not cool. It was interfering with the original clip. Yeah, even though we want it. So let's just go down and then do what we wanted to do. So the plan is, let him talk while he's talking with the audio down, and when he's done talking, we'll raise the audio back up. That's the plan. So I'm just going to raise this up a bit more. Take it back to, because I need a pen to work with this. So I need my pen to. I do not have that option when I am on this view. I don't have that option. So I'll go here, get my pen to, and click on where he's talking. So let me just drag this down. There's this slider here. I'll just move it down a bit. Sorry. Okay, cool. So while he's talking, the audio needs to be down. So let me just click down here, or maybe here. At this area here, I can tell that okay, my audio is quite down from his side. From the wave, I can tell okay, this wave over here, let me make it more visible. I can tell that this wave over here is down, so he's not talking much. So if I play it, you notice. Alright, so from this point here, he stops talking. So let me just go ahead and mark it out. That's okay right here. From here, the audio should be down. That's what that means. And I'll come down again. Let me press my V. I'm using a shortcut, so drag it down. Okay, sorry. I need to add another point. So P to get my pen tool out, P, and then maybe create another point of reduction. Okay, cool. V to get my move tool, and then drag down. Okay, so drag this down, 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 and maybe bring this one back a bit so it's it's gently moves into the real sound. It gently goes high into the real sound. So we're not going to be working with the visuals here, just the audio. So let's see how that works. So I'll come here and play. So the sound is not really affecting his volume now. So let's just. Right.
We are here today at one of our hubs in Edo State, in Okada, Millennium University Okada.
Alright.
Come and have a look. Let me show you around the hubs and give you your feedback at the end. Let's have a look.
Alright. So as soon as it's done talking, you find out that the audio raises back up. The audio raises back up. And around this area here, that shortcut is H. I got my H to bring out my hand to so I can move around on the screen to move the frames, or sorry, the clip or so. My timeline, I think that's a better terminology, so I can move my timeline. Okay, cool. So right around here, the audio gets back, like it gains the audio back because it starts talking. Okay, cool. So it starts talking. So we know what to do when we get to that kind of situation. Although we're still going to be breaking the video much more down. So I'm not going to touch that area, but we do know what to do. We press your P, click on an area where we want it to stop from, and then an area what we want to start coming down from. Okay, cool. So V and then drag down, 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 down. We also take note of the dB. Good. All right, so cool. All right, so I move over here. All right, trying to put it same level of this dB here, and this here is about minus 35, minus 30 dB. So let's just go around that dB. So minus 31. Okay, my hand's quite shaky. I'll just put it around maybe 29. Okay, there about. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So on the same level right now. So save that quickly so we don't lose our project, and then go back. Okay, so
in Edo State,
so this is
in
what
Okada, Millennium University Okada.
Yeah.
Come and have a look. Let me show you around the hub and give you your feedback at the end. Let's have a look. So yeah.
All right, okay. Let's just hold down Alt and then bring this back to normal level. I don't really need it audio right now, so I'm just going to come over here where I have my M. I'll mute the track. I'll go there and then I'll mute the track. Okay, so we just did some little job on the audio of the clip that we have on screen here.